Welcome everyone, we are back with another stream of Food Processing Simulator. It's been a while since our last stream. We did it a bit offline, trying to organise ourselves because literally there was no room, so I've had a revamp which we will go through now before we continue. Probably not the best, but literally it's working. It just needs a bit of looking after. So anyway, so we've grouped it all into sections. Before I was doing it basically by commodity, but now I'm doing it by type. So I've got the bottles together, etc, etc. So we're going to look at the bottles first. We've got 6 commodities that go over bottles, and basically we've organised it so that we can do 3 at a time. So we just need to do the ones which we're running low on stock on. So they all go down the merge machines, come into here to be sliced, washed, dried, and then they go into the filters. So there, as you can see, cucumber gets filtered out, goes down the first dial. Job's a good one. Then, say here, the cucumber, the tomatoes and the spinach that we got at the moment will come through, and here the spinach gets filtered out, goes through the machines, and here the tomatoes get done. And then down this end, they all get amalgamated back at the bottom and then get boxed, so everything gets boxed here. So the beauty of this is that we can turn off here what we don't need to do. I'll just buy the quantities we need to do for the lowest, take them off, and then here we just change basically to what we need to do. And if we've got one that we don't need to do, we can do it. Staff wise, staff will fill these up, and in here they will keep the bottles. They will keep the bottles. They keep the bottles topped up to at least 480. We don't have anybody doing these. We will do these at the end of each night, decide what we're going to do the following day, and then we'll get the staff to change the labels. At the moment, as you can see, it's organising it so I'm slightly wrong, so we need to use all these up before we can do anything else, which isn't a problem really. Then here we've got the jars, so exactly the same layout. It's a duplicate of this. So again, we've got the 6 quantities with a member of staff looking after them, washed, sliced, dried, and then again get filters depending on what we're doing. So one line, and then what stuff comes down here, and it all gets boxed up here again. And then as you can see, we're going to try and do 10 boxes of each at a time, so maximum of 480. Here we've got the pouches. There's only 5 commodities, so that's nice. Again, exactly the same thing, gets filtered out. Again, it all comes down this end, gets all amalgamated, and again, anything that gets backed up goes onto here. We've now moved the racks down the middle, the big racks for, because we're going to go through a lot more packaging now. Then now on this side we've got basically all the thin rolls, all like the salads. So here, not that we're going to use it much, but we do have the option of having just a single line, so it should be a single salad. So when something goes down low, we can just put a single salad through. Here we've got the 2 2-in-1 thin rolls, so again, all the commodities that will be used in those come through here, washed, sliced, dried, and again, it's only 1 commodity change. There's only 2 ingredients. One line goes out to here, one line goes through to here, and then gets packed up, and it comes out here. And then lastly, this is the new one. This is the 3-in-1. So this is the classic salads. So again, all the commodities that can be used in those we've got lined up here. Again, it all gets merged, usual, and again 2 filters. Bit of a line here because obviously we've got 3 inputs into here, and gets done there. So the general idea is, at the end of every day, we will see what we need to do, what we need to get stock of, and then we will set up the machines appropriately. And the following day, we will buy the commodities, and hopefully they'll fill the machines up to what we set up and crack on with it. So, for example, here. We're all set up to do the red garden salad, The commodities for that are all lined up with the go button. Everything else is turned off. And they say they all set to put 480 in. The limit is right. As you can see. So when we go to the next day, we should just buy the commodities, and that is it, and everything will be done. Allegedly, hopefully. And you see there, we're not going to get any more. We're just going to stick to the 480. We want to 10 boxes of each at a time. So that's what we're going to do. And what I'm going to do is these ones down here, I want to use these up first. So I'm going to buy just the right amount of stock just to finish these off. That's like a medium and a small, and then once that's done, we'll just clean that away and we're going to throw it away. So yeah, so fingers crossed it all goes well. So let's go to the day. Right, so let's see how it goes. So let's start buying all the commodities first. So you want 10 tomatoes, 10 spinach, 10 cucumber. In the jars we've got red lettuce. We're going to need the... No, we'll do the bell pepper. It's 5 large, 1 medium and 1 small. And the pouches. And then the cow. 3 large. So that's all that, and then this is where it gets interesting. So for the double, we want lettuce and cucumber. We're not going to do the single. And for the treble, we want 10 tomatoes, 10 bell peppers, and 10 red lettuce. Right. So let's see how that goes. Hopefully they're on the case. And we'll see how soon that gets done. Right. Let's start looking at all these projects. $60 pickled lettuce. We can do that. Oh, we can't. All loading zones are used. Right, let's... We've got a medium bell pepper. Will be for the pouch. And then we want a small. Okay. Straight away that's annoying because they've already filled it up. So this is going to run out in a moment. So we need to do a box of bell pepper seasoning. That's where's... Well, that's bell pepper sauce. That's in the wrong slot then. Bell pepper sauce. So what's going on here? We've got way too much bell, so I need to get. Let's get one box. Let's get one box of bell pepper seasoning. What we've got to do is find it amongst this lot. Over it goes. Right, where's my blue? Let's take all the red lettuce, because the red lettuce will be going. That's the jars and also the triple. Let's go and see what we can figure out. This was going to get a little bit complicated, but as I say, we can just. Let's put that down there for a second. That's tomatoes are going through. The red lettuce has started going through. If I click on it, not that, if I click on that, 288 to go. And the count goes down, good, so we can figure out what we need to do. Right, let's get some more, try and get some more money in. Gonna leave all the empty boxes on the side, we'll sort them out later. How many more do we need to put in? 96, 2 boxes. So let's cross that off my list because that's done. So, jars. Red lettuce for the jars. Right, is there any more red lettuces about? Right, let's put these in first. Yeah, Again, just going to throw the box on the floor. We'll worry about it after. Right, let's claim that money. There's one more box of red lettuce somewhere, hopefully. Right, tomato is on here, so I don't need any more tomatoes in there. Right, so tomatoes, bottles, that's done. According to this anyway. So, let's see if there's any in the red salad. $214 left to go in there. Right, so that should be done now, according to this. So where else do we need tomatoes? So I think that is for the bottles. Because it's still showing 919 tomato sauces. So let's put these in here. Cucumber. Right, cucumber. What do we need? Machine, but hopefully it won't make a difference. It'll just go through. Why is that not on its fastest speed? I did all this once. Right, let's take the money for these. Right. Jars, cucumber. I don't quite know what's happening now, but well, what have we got? Cow. Cow is going in the pouches. Always another cow there. Oh, that's got wrong side, wrong side. That's the cow. Right, spinach, 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 spinach. And the spinach only goes in the bottles. got to be on for it to move down, which is a bit strange, but... Right, we got... So we just got tomatoes left now, so let's put them all in here, because we've got plenty of tomato sauces. And then we can tidy everything up. Right, let's get the... At least all the produce is now in. So let's claim these. So let's start throwing some of these boxes away. Right, let's go and have a check. There's still cucumbers going through, so we won't be able to tell this one for now. Pickled bell pepper is going down slowly. So we've got 32 left, so let's get supplies. What is it? Pickled bell pepper. So I want a medium and a small. Oh, you better be taking it to the right place. Come to the small box. No, at least she's taking it to the right place anyway. I don't know what happened to the small box. Right, we're not going to take any more work tonight. Right, so hopefully that is everything done now. Right, okay. So I don't know what to this lettuce and cucumber. Should be enough to complete all that. Garden salads are still going through. That's fine. I don't know what happened with this one though. Too late now to get anything else, so we'll have to finish that off in the morning. That's right. That's fine, so we don't want any more of that in. Right, so for the... So to finish this off, So for the 2 bowl, we want 1 less. A cucumber, 288. Where's my calculator? 288 divided by 48. We need 6 boxes of cucumber. Right, it's 42, so we are missing 42 bell peppers we need. So for the 3 bowl, 42. That can make up 42. There was 1 box of mediums, 3 boxes of small. That's exactly 42, and that will finish that off. So, for the pouches, okay, nothing is. We'll turn all them off while we figure out what we need. So, cow chips, 7. I think what I might do, I might just pack that up and we'll sell that. Is it Edward? Just turn it around the other way. But that's completed now. "26 bell pepper seasonings." So we could just put 1 box of 24 and that'll clear that. One medium and the last 2 leftover labels we'll take out and throw away. And then with that, we've then got two empty, so we can get two more lines out there. There's 22 jars in there. Pickled bell pepper. Let's put that in. We'll get them produced and then we'll shut that down and throw away leftover boxes. I see there's a load of bottles on the floor there. So what the hell's happened here? lettuce. Well, let's put that to none for now. So let's take that box. We're just going to throw these away. We can't put it back through to put a label on, so we might as well just get rid of it. We got our money's worth from that. Right, okay, so there's another line now which is finished. So we need a pickled cucumber label. So pickled, so we can take that up, throw that away. Who's coming to get that and where you're taking it? Go on, take your time, mate. No rush, eh? All good. Make that none for now. Right, pickled cucumber. Has he still got some jars in it? Yep, so let's get another. That's probably where my all my cucumbers went. It should have been in the other machine. I put them all in this one. We've still got loads of cucumbers coming through. We've done far too many of these. Well, at least they've been through the washer now, and they're finished in the dryer. So literally everything is on the belt. So we have to get another. Hopefully these cucumbers will be finished off in a minute. How many more we got? Still got a cucumber dressing going through there quite nicely. Right, how many more cucumbers we got to go? But there's none in here. Oh, so that's finished off quite nicely. So let's put that onto none. So jars wise, as you can see, we've got 3 empty lines. So we can do 3 lines, different lines tomorrow. All we've got to do now is look at the bottles, because this is still processing. And we still got a lot in the way of tomato. Spinach, I'm sure I put spinach in these machines. There's still a lot of spinach to run through yet. Why is that machine slow? Everything should be level 5. And we need these to process a bit quicker. There's loads in there to process. But at least it'll take a good chunk of these out. Okay, creamy cucumber dressing is out, so let's get some more of those labels in. I'm just going to put one box in at a time. Hopefully there's not too many more cucumbers to go through. Any more cucumbers is there? There's about one box still to go. These are getting down, which is good. Let's start looking at what we want to put through pouches. So lettuce chips is quite low. So we could do 10 boxes of that. What's the next? Tomato paste. There's a lot of those in there, so I think we'll give it a miss. We'll only do the bell pepper seasoning pouch, the medium, get that off the list, and we do 10 lettuce to try and get the lettuce up. Right, so what jars are there? Spinach puree. Again, it's not bad at having 588 though. Maybe we should give that a miss as well. So we'll get some more. We'll get some more of those done when we've got the lettuce and cucumber salad finished off. We've got one more box of that to do. And what free bowl we got? We've got red garden salad, which we still got to finish some off, so that's fine. Got some classic salad, so we haven't even got those out for sale yet. I wanted to get some stock of each first, so I'm standing in front of me, I can't read it, so it looks like the cucumber has finished. So bottles, we got one new line we can do. Finished tomato, still counting down, which is good. This is finished, so they need to put that away. Let's put these away. We didn't use that. Can't leave them out because they'll spoil. That's why I'm putting them in there out the way. Still had 3 cow in there, which somebody could have used up. Spinach salad is low, so for a single we could do some spinach. Let's take the money off of him. That's why it's going quite nicely there. Right, so let's start getting these things right. So bell pepper. That's 24 going, that was it. The other 2 we'll finish off. Right, the lettuce is 480, that's right, so we'll put that on. So bell pepper seasoning is fine. This we need to make lettuce. And this you need to make none. But nothing will filter through there, it'll all come through here. And then this will be, what is it? Lettuce chips. So that's right, that's good. So that's 0. Don't want any more going in there. We want to use up that 26, and that is it. So the pouches should now be set up correctly. The bottles. Was there any other bottle we could produce? Yeah, we want to do the Agurola Pesto. That's fine. Now we'll start filling that up, hopefully. So that needs to be turned on. That's 480, which is correct. And then what we're going to do, tomato sauce and spinach. So we want the spinach on. What was the spinach? So we'll put that to 480 again. And it's tomato sauce, isn't it? So what has it got to be? 390. Don't know, should only put 390 in. Well, actually, no, let's do this properly. That's 8 large and 1 small. Just finished that off. Let's turn these off so nothing gets put in there by mistake. Put that down to 0. That's good. So that needs to be moved to that. So that'll get filtered and go down there. Spinach will still go down there, and the tomatoes will still go down there. So there's no change to that, but that is good. And in jars, we're not going to do any jars, was we? I don't think it's where we've got over 500. I'd like to just concentrate on the other stuff at the moment. We need to turn the bell pepper on. Right, 2 bowl. We need to finish off the lettuce on a single, wasn't it? So we're going to do spinach on this. That's fine, and then that's already set out correctly. So this needs to be spinach salad. Hopefully they'll start filling those up in a moment. Someone's on the move down there, so that's okay. We're going to finish that off, and then we're going to jump to something different after. What was we going to go to? Just so we can get prepared. There you go. Good bell pepper. Arugula. We'll do that after. Once we've got the other ones cleared, we'll do that after. And then the 3 bowl. Where is it? It's this way, the 3 bowl, isn't it? Do we want to finish? That's fine. That is correct. We need to get rid of that. That done need to save 480. It's only got to be 42. 42 belt. So let's just get rid of these down to 0. Just so there's no confusion. I want everything to be done in boxes of 10. Just to help keep my maths and everything else in check. We don't need any red lettuce. It's purely bell pepper, isn't it? 42, and that'll finish that off. And then when that's done, we are going to go to the tropical green salad. So let's stock up all the labels. Supplies, labels, we want 10. 10 garden salad. Not that line. So what label is that then? Greens blend. That's fine. I know it's not on the recipe. Will be once we got 480 of each, we'll stick it on the recipe. So 18. Bottles. Jars. 15 pouches. lettuce chips. Right, now we... There's something that's seriously going on with these. If I put it all the way around, this should be bell pepper seasoning. Bell pepper seasoning. Let's get 16 boxes of that. Right, here you go. Look at all that horrendous amount of stuff that's like got to put away. At least everything is now done, put away in the chiller. So now we give them a hand trying to put some stuff away. Just trying to grab the same stuff. What's going on here? Come on. Didn't want to go on the shelf for a second. I wish the workforce would have some of these. They could move multiples at once. that off. Didn't mean to pick that up. Oh, didn't mean to pick that up. Let's start doing some of these. What's this? Green blend salad. Why have I got more bell pepper sauce? Why all small boxes? Is everything I've done coming small? Oh, don't tell me that. That's right, they're all right, they're large. Oh well, anyway. So is that everything is organised for tonight? Yes. I believe we've everything sorted out. So we're not going to do any jars, we're going to leave it that. We're just going to try and get everything else completed. Let's get rid of these boxes. Health hazard. So I could trip over these. Right, okay, so that's the end of this day. So let's do the honours. Yes, we want to go to the next day. this will be the last day we are going to do in this episode. So it's more about just getting sure you understand the general idea of what I'm doing. So it should be pretty self-explanatory. Right, project. Lettuce chips, we've got lettuce chips, yeah. Finish that. Right, we can basically do all of that. So what we need to do, why not put these away? Right, so let's start ordering some supplies. What do you want? What do you want? One lettuce and 6 cucumbers. And more lettuce. And arugula. And more spinach. And 10 more spinach for the salad. Did we set that up? We did. Right, so let them all do that. Then bell peppers, we want 1 medium, 3 small. And then we want another medium. Right. Don't know what's going on there. So I want to know where they're putting this other bell pepper first. Right, he's simply taking care of that. So let's put these other bell peppers. I don't know, sunk into the floor. Right. So the 3 bowl should now be complete. We need 1 medium for the pouch. Good. So arugula, we want these in the bottle. spinach. Oh, I've got to carry on doing these. Got to claim the money. That's the whole point of the game. Right, 2 more boxes. Right, be 1 more box. Excellent, so that is now done. He seems to fill out the spinach quite nicely. What was the lettuce for? The 2 bowl. No, that says no more lettuce is needed. Okay, let's go and see if pouch the lettuce chips. There you go, so we can put it in there. That's a last spinach. Where else was spinach needed? The single salad. That should have been on. So, bottles and tomato, I still need to do that. Right, where's the pouches? Hopefully this is finished. Right, so that was going to be, that's right now. And then we're going to sell that. That's no good to man nor beast. Right. So 1 box of lettuce. That better be going into that machine. That's good. Why are you putting it in there? Well, why are you putting... These should all be turned off. No, that's wrong. And that's not even lettuce, because lettuce one's there. So what we made a bit of a boo-boo here. So this is for the jars. Cucumber, so that should be cucumbers. Let's turn that off. Right, so that's all turned off. There should be a load of stuff spewing all over the floor at some point here. Right, 78 lettuce chips. We still need lettuce to go in now. Oh, every time I go do something, someone gets it before me. Right, now better be going to the... Right, okay. Lettuce. What's the hell doing all over the floor? Right, so we need lies machine. Now you want a straight and a curved. It looks like I never joined those up. Right, spinach salad. So we still need a load more spinach in here. 384 spinach. So supplies, spinach. So that needs to go in there. Do we need a cucumber to go into there? Oh, shit. They better be putting that in the right machine. These chips. Cow chips. Why is that not even been put away? Unless there's no room. Please tell me cucumber. Right, so that's fine. Cucumber going through there, that's fine. Right, so we've got 2 hours, so I wonder if we can get... We'll get this changed. So let's put that out to the... Red and bell pepper. So that can be turned off. That can be turned off. So we need bell pepper and arugula. Right, so we need to change that to bell pepper. That's good. Right, so this. So what we're going to change this to? So greens blend. So what is in the green blends? Spinach cow. So that can be spinach. That can be cow. Those supplies. Well then, no one seems to be pretty active in trying to get any of this into the machines. Where's my blue tray gone? We might as well put this all in the stock room for the following day. Let's take the payment for those. So we've unlocked the can. We've unlocked so much we've just not got around to yet. That's one way of unpacking it, I suppose. Why is this not put away? That might be wise. Fill up. Right. Right, let's throw that over there with the rest of it. We need to find shelf space for these. Right, we've got no space out here. Right, let's put these on sale. Classic salad, red garden. I've got no tropical green salad yet. Tomato sauce, that's going to be it. We're not going to worry about doing one more tomato sauce. We'll sell that. Right, that's fine. So there's nothing along here. I just want to get everything emptied today, so from tomorrow we can start fresh from tomorrow. So all these need to go off for the moment. So spinach is the only one we need to finish off around here. So regards to bottles, got a question mark and a question mark. 108. 3 1. Want 2 larges and 2 smalls. And that will finish that off completely. We can put that to none for now. So that is all good. So that is that one sorted out. The jars. Okay, so the jars are all ready. Well, let's make sure those are all zeros. That's good, so that's all reset. Right, so what have we got here? So we've got lettuce chips, that's all we want, so everything else can go to 0. So lettuce, what was it? 30. So we can put that as a 30. So for the pouches, we've got 2 new lines we can do, and then let's just put 1 medium or 1 small. Don't think we need to order any suppliers tonight, so that's good. That's good. No, it's got to be 0. So single, we can do something different now. So this, we've already got the stock for that in the cold room. We don't need to order any of that. I think every week got bell peppers. So do they start producing the bell peppers? Yes, we've got some bell peppers put in, but not much else. So how much arugula it was in here? Be on the board. 960. So that would be plenty. So we don't need to order any of that, and that's all done. And that is all. I'm just going to put them all to 0, save any confusion. So the staff, you're just in the morning, obviously game time morning, they're just going to literally fill these 3 up, and this is 480 of each. But that one, they've already, some must have already been put through. Let's put all this into the cold room. But what we are going to do tonight before we go is we got a bit of money. We're going to do some more unlocks. So we're going to unlock the next gate, which I presume is this gate over here we can unlock. There you go. So we're going to give us now 4 loading zones. 1, 2, so they're going to have a loading zone each. They can all do the delivery confirmations. He does the van, so I'm not worried by that. That's fine. Now his capacity is 240. Which is good, but I'm thinking we might need to get a second van out. And then we're going to buy that next location. So let's sort these out. So he does Meadow Ridge, so it's red, tropical. We haven't got tropical yet, have we? So that'd be red, cucumber, and lettuce cucumber. Red garden. Lettuce cucumber salad. That's fine because they're the preferred. Okay, and then you, what do we want to put onto you? You are going to just do Cranford Centre. Want tomato cucumber. We get upgrading. Yeah. Greens blend. We haven't got greens blend done yet, so that's fine. Spinach and red lettuce. That's fine. Once again, so we've now got 2 vans before deliveries coming in. We've still got a little bit of money that I think we need to open up the next cold storage because literally we've got too much trying to fit in. Is there any more? Cardboard boxes laying around. Yeah, there's loads down here. So now we've got it as much unlocked as I want to for now. We're just going to work on what we got, do exactly the same as the process I've shown you today, maybe get it a bit more refined. What do we need? Spinach rice. It's 108. So we can do 108. The first thing we're going to do when we restart again tomorrow is just get these things clear, and then we're going to go around and see what we can start creating to make some money. We get everything up and running, and everything is looking good now. That is what I wanted to get set up properly today, the free tier. So that's good. We can go up to level 6 now for the speed and all these, because we have gone past tier 30. So we've got all the we want 2 large cold storage racks. And this will go into cold storage 2. I remember there's a product, I've got the box here, some loose products. Get it put away. And then this can be the new salads. Hopefully it'll start shifting that over, and then we want to get another 2 racks ready for the 2 new ones when we've got them unlocked. I don't want to unlock them until I got some made, ready to be sold. No, nobody seems to be taking anything over. They really have down tools for today. There's my tray. As soon as the lads don't want to do the job, but I'm gonna have to do it. Oh, I don't want that. I don't know what the red lettuce is doing there. I could say that is, we need all that the next day, because all that is going to go into these machines, and then we can start looking at what else we need to do once I've got those clear. I think that's going to be the way to do it. That's it, so the 2 dual cylinders can go in there. So when we open up the next bit of the factory, which is going to be around the corner here, all that down now, that's where we're going to start doing the tins and the pulses and all that. That's going to be the next objective. So that is it for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me. Watching on Twitch, you could like and follow now, I'd appreciate it. Watching on YouTube, you can like and subscribe on here. Again, I really would appreciate it. This is a little glimpse. So I don't know when I would be next back on with this. Obviously, I'm going to play it a bit offline, and then when we've made another change or we've done something a bit that we need to, that I would like to come and show you all, that is when we'll come back online then. So probably once I get the next factory unlocked and get the pulses up and running. So we are now what we tier 31. So the bowls we've now got, we've now started to unlock the pulses. There's two pulses for the thin wall. There's 1 pulse. We haven't even unlocked that yet. So we've unlocked a couple of the jars for the pulses, 3 jars for the pulses. Yeah, 3 pulses for the pouch. So the can was the last thing that we just unlocked, so there's only 1 thing available for that. Again, it's pulses. Sachets are way off that yet. We have got a bit to unlock, just it's going to cost us $500,000 get factory 2. We've done everything to get towards it. Like, we can't get factory 2 until we had unlocked this. So that's now a good start. So as I said, we'll be back with another episode probably in a couple of days once I've been able to crack on with this. Don't forget to go to our website, retrick.co.uk. There you can see all the games we play. Click on any ones you like to look of, and it'll take you to the appropriate YouTube playlist. So until next time, which hopefully will be soon, I'll see you then. Take care.